Yo, what up? What up? What up? YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Fez Dealer. It's the More Gems Show, More Gems Podcast. You know what I'm saying? We back. I've been gone for a minute. Now I'm back with the jump off. I gotta do this live right now to test out the equipment that I'm currently using. So that way uh we can get these mic levels ready for tonight's show. So let's see what we working with, man. Let's see how this goes, this test run right now. For those of y'all who follow me on Instagram, Fez Dealer, y'all know I had a shop where people could come in, get they drip. As of September 1st, I closed down the shop after 2 years. So now I got the time to devote to my podcasting, which I got into while I was working at the shop, but I just didn't have the time because, full time owner of a business, is difficult. Got to be the janitor, got to be the marketing director, got to be the business guy, supply, everything, painter. So it was a lot. Not to mention, going to see your supplier, your wholesaler, fulfilling orders, custom orders, sewing, all this stuff. And also, my shop, we did events too. You know, if you go to Casa de Fez on Instagram, you can see some of the events that we threw there. We did a lot of charity, gave back to the community. So the 2 years was actually a good 2 years, man. A lot of learning. It was what it was, you know. But after 2 years, it got to be more overwhelming than anything because I want to get back to traveling and doing the things that I like to do that I couldn't do because I was devoted to being at the shop. So this is what brings me here. More Gems podcast, something that me and my wife were getting into around the time the shop opened. But like I stated already, just didn't have the time to do it. So now I got the time and I'm here, man. And we're gonna try to get this production quality as good as possible. So hang in there with us, stick in there with us as we get things crack a lacking. Yo, man, but I want to talk about this DJ Envy flipping NJ thing. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the. Well, I'm pretty sure everybody's familiar now because this has been in trending topics for quite some time now. But just want to get into it a little bit. The DJ Envy flipping NJ scamming allegations and what that could possibly mean for DJ Envy and his job, his career. You know, if you look at this headline right here, it says, "Who is Caesar Pena? Warning to Black America about DJ Envy and financial products promoted on the Breakfast Club." Right away, that tells me he's going down, man. And it also says a lot about our people always needing somebody to guide them, a guru. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who knows it all, somebody who got it all figured out. Because DJ Envy, he promoted this guy on the Breakfast Club, this Caesar Pena guy. He promoted him on the Breakfast Club as this financial, guru, real estate guru who had it all together. Had all these millions of dollars in property and real estate, supposedly, allegedly, but was scamming the black community, the black and Latino community. You know, And that's kind of sad. It's a lot of this scamming stuff going on, especially around the time of COVID. It was a lot of it. It's still going on, but people got to be more careful about who they listening to on this internet, because a lot of these people, man, they just two-time hustlers. This dude even had the audacity to write a book. Caesar Pena. He wrote a book about all his time that he spent in jail for credit card fraud, for wire fraud, all this stuff. And it's like, DJ Envy, this is the guy that you chose to put on your platform, your syndicated radio station. It's like, yo, you can't listen to these people just because they're on, some big time radio show and they're presented to you as, somebody who knows it all. Because most of the time, these people ain't got nothing figured out. It's a bunch of bullshit. So just, be more careful about who you guys is listening to on the internet and who you getting your information from. Do your research on people. If somebody's presenting themselves as a know-it-all, they got it all figured out. If it feels like it's too good to be true, you know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, it's too good to be true, man. Because this guy was telling people to go in on real estate investments with him, and he was gonna guarantee 30% return within like 5-6 months. And I'm no real estate guru, but that sounds kind of crazy. So I don't know if you know if DJ Envy's gonna go down for this, but it's looking like right now he's looking at some trouble. Right now everything is civil. Nothing. No criminal charges have been filed on either one of them, but DJ Envy name comes up in a lot of the civil suits with Flippin' NJ, the Caesar Pena guy. So I'm thinking that he could be facing some criminal charges for the things that he was involved with. And he's on the radio just going on like business as usual, like nothing. He's been sending cease and assist letters to people who've been talking about this on the internet, particularly Tony the Closer. Tony the Closer is the guy who outed this whole Ponzi scheme thing. Let me see if I can get that pulled up. But yeah, I've been following Tony the Closer for a little while, and he's been all over. He's been all over this uh situation with DJ Envy and Caesar Pena. He's been really blowing up this whole thing. As somebody who's been scammed before, he just knows like what to look out for. He's been helping some of the victims. So everything right now is still up in the air. But let me see. Let me go to Hip Hop DX. Okay. Share my screen. Okay. So this is Tony the Closer Robinson. He's been on Instagram doing lives with some of the victims of this alleged Ponzi scheme that DJ Envy's been a part of. He's a former NFL player. DJ Envy is suing Tony the Closer for defamation because he has been very vocal about DJ Envy's involvement in this whole Ponzi scheme. That the only reason why people know about Caesar Pena is because DJ Envy brought him up to the Breakfast Club. So, I mean, how many of y'all think that DJ Envy should be held accountable for introducing this scam artist via iHeart Radio to the public? I mean, there's a lot of people who saying that, it's not his fault that the guy scamming, and there's a lot of people who saying that, he knew what was going on because he was getting a piece of the pie. So, I mean, either way you look at it, I think, he has a responsibility to, uh, you know, to at least take some type of responsibility for what he did, because if you have a platform as big as his, you can't just, just have anybody up there. You should have did way more research on this guy, and if this guy is able to infiltrate and get past you, how many others, got past you? 'Cause there's quite a few people that, get put in front of, the iHeart, media, uh, clientele on that radio station. So, now you gotta do your research and look into all them other people that they had up there. They have credit gurus, real estate gurus, NFT gurus, Bitcoin gurus, all the different type of gurus, you name them, they had them up there. So, I don't know if, The Breakfast Club is credible anymore, I did like, their whole situation, you know what I'm saying, with Charlemagne and Angela Yee, but it seems like once Angela Yee left The Breakfast Club, it just took a decline, and it kinda looks like she knew what was going on. It kinda looked like, she left right before these allegations came out, so another, like, part of me, like, wants to know, did Angela Yee know something was going on? Because I don't know if you guys seen the clip of Joe Buttons, but Joe Buttons said that DJ Envy approached him, talking about, if he wanted to come in on some, real estate investments with him, and Joe Buttons was like, "Sounds like a scam." He presented the Flippin' and Jay's, real estate BS to Joe Buttons, and Joe Buttons was like, "Nah, I don't know, man. That sounds like a scam." And DJ Envy admitted this. So, if Joe Buttons was able to tell it was a scam before anybody even knew this guy was scamming, pretty sure the red flags were there. DJ Envy just chose to ignore them. And, you know, I personally think he was getting a piece of the pie. I don't know. Some people got their opinions or whatever, but I think I think DJ Envy was getting a piece of the pie. Now he's coming forward and he's saying that he was a victim too. Oh, he got me for 500,000 too. I don't feel bad for you. You got the money, but it could be a lie. He could be lying. Who knows if he really scammed them out of 500,000 for some alleged school that they were working on. And Tony the Closer, he did his research, man. Follow him on Instagram. I've been following him. He's done his research, and he basically came to New Jersey and went to these alleged real estate properties that Caesar was supposed to be working on, and he found out that there was no work being done. So somebody got to pay, man. Somebody got to pay. And it looks like Caesar Pena filed bankruptcy, so it don't look like the victims will get their money from him. So the only way to really get some type of justice would be to file criminal charges. Honestly, no, not even. I mean, they'll make you pay restitution, but there's no there's no guarantee that you'll get the money. The only way I think to get the money that was taken from you as the victim is to sue iHeartRadio, because DJ Envy was the one who let Caesar Pena on the platform. You know, so the only reason anybody knows this big guy, this real estate guru, is because DJ Envy put him on the Breakfast Club and let him, run his mouth for however many minutes about real estate, you know. And then I think what really happened is, once the Breakfast Club interview came out, him, Caesar and Envy got together and devised a plan to take this show on the road. Where they was having all these get-togethers, they was having all these seminars, and at these seminars, not only would they charge you, to get in to get access to the information, but they're charging vendors to come in so that they can have access to sell you stuff. So now you're in there to get some information about real estate, about whatever, they're selling. And while you're there getting the information, you're also getting pitched to buy something, you know? So there's like, yo, I'm here trying to learn about real estate. And there's a guy there's like, hey, need your credit fixed? I got a company, we can help you with that. You can't, get into the real estate thing without good credit. So come over here. So there's a lot of layers to unpack with this whole situation. And multiple lawsuits, just a whole bunch of stuff going on. And I'm curious to see where DJ Envy lands in all of this because it seems like he's unfazed by everything that's going on. He seems to be just up there at the Breakfast Club doing his regular, not giving a heck about what's going on. He hasn't addressed anything. He hasn't spoken about anything, which leads me to uh, another thing. The Rick Ross. Oh man, Rick Ross. Where's this one at? Let me see. Not this one. Hold on. Yes. Rick Ross is a funny guy. I like Rick Ross. When he got involved in it, I knew it was going to be funny. I knew it. Rose. All right. So, Rick Ross and Funk Flex clown DJ Envy over real estate fraud allegations. This was the funniest thing I heard on Funk Flex show. Rick Ross and Funk Flex teaming up to clown DJ Envy on the radio. Once it got to this level of petty, I knew I was like, you know what? There's no surviving this for DJ Envy because you can't even turn on the internet without seeing something about this topic. This has got to be the most trending topic for the whole month. So I thought this was funny. I thought, Funk Flex and Rick Ross clowning DJ Envy about alleged scam allegations was priceless. Rick Ross definitely has a comedic side that I like. I think it makes it makes him a better person. And Rashawn Casey, aka DJ Envy, man, it's not looking good for you, brother. If I was you, I'd get ahead of this and start. I don't know, man. I really don't even. I don't even know what to do if I was you. But it's looking pretty bad for you, bro. It is. And you know what? If it comes out that he had anything to do with it and he knew about Caesar scamming, then he deserves everything coming to him for real. Because there's so many people who get on these platforms and pretend that they got it all figured out. They got all these millions. They got, all this money. They got this massive real estate portfolio. Yo, I just sold 100,000 NFTs. My crypto is through the roof. All these gurus, man. All these get rich overnight, no job, work from your home, laptop. Man, I be looking at some of these sponsored commercials that come up on Instagram or YouTube, and it's like, hi, do you want to work from home? Do you want to make millions of dollars from the comfort of your living room? And it's like, if anybody believes this crap, you deserve to be scammed, you know? Because COVID, one thing COVID did was it got people, definitely on the internet. So people that weren't really used to being on the internet or weren't like really on the internet prior to COVID got forced to be on the internet because they had nothing to do. So you got all these people that's home just feeding you information, about get rich quick and, real estate deals, crypto, all this stuff. And a lot of people fell for it. A lot of people was gullible and, just fell for it. So watch out for these people, man. These people online that they just prey on people who don't know no better. Gullible people who just gonna take what they say for face value and be like, yeah, this person got it figured out. So I'm gonna follow them. I'm gonna pay this money or whatever. Because I looked at a lot of the people's contracts. If you follow Tony the Closer on Instagram, he's been revealing a lot of this stuff between DJ Envy and Caesar Pena. This whole scamming allegations. He's been talking to a lot of the victims, and a lot of the victims have been bringing out a lot of proof, and it's all been unraveling quite quickly. So it's very interesting how DJ Envy is gonna end up in all this. I'm very interested to see if he's gonna remain at the Breakfast Club. And remember, Angela Yee already left. I think her leaving and them having to introduce another co-host already brought their ratings down, or people wasn't checking for them as much. And if he gets fired, then it's gonna be just Charlemagne and Jess Hilarious, which that ain't it, man. It's already looking like it's a wrap for them. I don't know. That show fell off ever since Yee left, and Yee's been doing her thing with her own show. So shout out to her. But I don't know, man. Let's stay tuned, man. I'm gonna try to you know, keep my ears to the internet on this one, and come back and do some more reporting on this story. But just wanted to get out here on the YouTube scene, check out the audio, see what's going on. I'm gonna be back live tonight at 7 to talk about Morocco. Another episode of More Gems podcast. We're gonna talk about 10 Mile Mosque in Marrakesh, Morocco, the High Atlas Mountains, and the importance of traveling in 2024. So stay tuned to this YouTube channel. If you like videos like this, get in the comments, let me know. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, man, come back tonight, 7 p.m. for another live with your boy, the Fez Dealer. Peace and love.